What is up, guys? Long time no see. Today we have just made it to DuckWeek here in Georgia. We got a whole week of racing. Mark's getting the ice. We drove for about 2.5 days to get here. Today, Mark actually flew in. Lucky dude. Today we're testing. Testing starts at 3, so we're gonna go ahead, get the car there, get it unloaded. Just get some shakedown hits in, see if everything's working properly. Probably just run into the 330. But we have a whole week of racing. So today, Saturday, we have testing. Sunday, we have testing. Monday's qualifying, Tuesday's qualifying, Wednesday's eliminations for the first race. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is all of No Mercy. So we got 2 races coming up, a lot of hits, a lot of racing. And I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what we can do. Arrived at the track. I'm gonna get the car unloaded. Josh is hopping in right now. Bros racing. Bros racing. See if he remembers how to turn this thing on.
I need power.
Ah, he forgot.
Power type.
Needs a power.
Hopefully it starts.
It'll start.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Okay, we had a little mishap. We went to start the car, no power. So everything's okay. It was just a main ground for the battery popped off somehow. But in the midst of trying to figure that out, we did find that there was a fuse popped for the internal dump. So we're on our way to get some fuses. Alrighty, car is set up, parachute is on. We're gonna spool it here in just a second, make sure all the dumps work. Get a little spoolie action here. Right there, you just saw Miles shut the car off. That's for a reason. You could actually hear the internal fuse pop again, which, how did you hear that? I don't know. Good ears, I guess. Turns out the internal was shorting out, so we have a new one. We put that on there. We're gonna check the canisters real quick.
So when we talk about setting the canisters, this is what we are talking about. So the canister is attached to the shock. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the canister. This is this side. And it's attached to the shock. So it basically adds air pressure. You put air in here and it adds air pressure to basically help the shock work. So right now, Josh is setting with a shuttle gauge. And we usually put about 90 pounds of air in it, fully extended. And that seems to be about the best place for us. So he's gonna add air into it right now. He's gonna chuck the gauge. What is it at, Josh? 90. Perfect. And that part is done. So whenever we talked about setting the canisters, that's what we're doing. So we're just basically setting the air pressure in the shock, which is kind of crazy, but gonna get that done. We're gonna spool it now that we have the internal fixed, and then we're gonna hopefully go up for T1.
Okay, spool went good. It targeted our boost perfectly. Tranny, everything's good. Targeted our pressure perfectly. We're getting the tranny cooled down now. We're gonna go make our first hit. All right, here comes Mark. First half. She wasn't the happiest. Good though. We will get it figured out.
So we just made our first test hit. It went 118.6 to the 60. It spun before the 60, it looked like. It spun with the wheels up, but it looked like it was trying to go. So 118.6 spinning before the 60 looks pretty good. He even went 0.27 on the white, which is really good for him. First hit out, he did awesome. So we're really happy about that. We're gonna look at the data, figure out why it spun. We were trying to go pretty fast there.
Okay, we are in the lane to test it. We just left everything the same. We're gonna try the left lane now.
line 125 lifting about probably around the 330. just made T2. It went slower than we expected, but it actually made 10 pounds less boost than we expected. So something was going on with the gate. So I put more boost to it. Hopefully it goes down, goes like 107, 106 something. Probably still gonna only run it to the 330. Get some more data and see how it goes. For T4, spun that last hit. You don't know why, it left on the same amount of boost as it did a 112. And it just spun the tires. We were thinking maybe the wheel was turned, and it kind of unloaded the car to the right. But we put a little more boost in there to try to get it going faster to see maybe if that'll help. I don't know if it's gonna help, but we're gonna try that. It's getting kind of late there. It's getting definitely better, so that's gonna play a role into it. Cars are starting to show up, and we're having a blast. Good thing we tested though, because the wastegate problem and this has definitely been affecting us. So we're gonna get it lined out, and hopefully we go fast. Button fell off.
That's Miles right there. Second time it's happened. Fired.
This is the button that controls your converter. Where I had it, and you see it's fallen off before. This is the second time it's done.
It's fired.
Fired.
If it's not right the second time, we get him out of here.
Lock tight.
Lock tight.
Lock tight and cross thread. What? This was the cause of what just happened. It basically shook the rear end bracket and ripped the bracket apart. As you can see, the whole rear end shifted over so far that the tire was rubbing. That was the smoke that we were seeing, not oil.